So, as I said last time, or at the end of the last stream, I have done a bit of a time skip here. I think it was like 2 months or so. It's actually loads of those. I brought in a fair chunk of the troops from Russia and back into Europe. So we got Kathmandu's army is already here. Alberto, I believe Pitti is also in here, yeah. And then I renamed the army that we already had in here to be Kazu's army, and then we are building up a new army of for stuntmen. And then Dentrossi is in Italy. Dentrossi is probably going to be mostly focusing down into Spain actually today, because there has been some developments that I'll be going into very shortly. Also, we got some armies going east, like I got myself going down like Syria and Iraq. Alexander is going to be going through Persia, dancing through Afghanistan, and then we got Taz going into Western China. We got Mastani going in more towards the Eastern China, and then we got Mus as a bit of a support army with some heavier stuff to break through some locations, or maybe go into like Central China or something, I don't know. But yeah, Spain has decided to join the Axis, which means that France is probably trying to bring in as much troops down here as possible, but the French units are actually quite poor in quality. I do have my fleets, well, at least a fleet over there. Actually, I suppose we could get a second one. Oh, right, we got this one. Oh, that's still doing patrols. I mean, I suppose what I could do... Got pretty good range. I'll send you down here somewhere, do a bit of patrolling. What we're going to try to do is first take the Balears, probably, and then from there do a landing, or at least get, you know, some air bases to support our landings into, like, Barcelona or something like that. Try to take as much of the border between Spain and France as possible, before the Allies kind of push back and all that. But let's get... Actually, we could probably go speed 3. We got a lot of troops movement and all that sort of stuff. But, like, it's not going to be particularly fast, I reckon, in a lot of ways. Right, so there's the modifiers go down. Oh, and we got another cavalry division, or cavalry corps. Right, well, I suppose what we could actually do is get a corps down here. This should be central use as our garrisons. Maybe put one over here. Then another one should probably go over to October. Got 2 more. We'll send someone down hereabouts. And then someone over there to kind of keep some of the supply lines clear for the troops. At least some of them. Now, there has also been some battles against the Xinjiang and the Japanese. Oh, well, technically it's mostly the Chinese, actually. But we've been primarily doing some bombing on the troops to make sure that they can't go much further, and that is all that they're shattering, and that is working fairly well. It's not perfect. Also got pushed back from this. Oh right, yeah, we got the jet fighters over here as well. They don't have a massive range, but I think it will be doing for the most part over here. And no, UK, I'm not going to join the Allies. You do realize that I'm already plotting the demise of the Allies. So, oh, right, yeah. So now Americans are moving the troops through from Sicily, which means that Sicily is probably going to be fairly lightly defended by the time that we are ready to fight them. Right, so we've got 2 corps of the infantry already heading in here. I suppose we could take a mechanized corps as well. Let's get it relatively close at least. We got some transports in here, nothing massive, but I think the assault ships should be good enough. They got 465 weight. They are pretty fast, actually. How about the landing craft? Those are slightly slower and can carry a bit less. I mean, I could technically just make those into one group, but I think it's probably better to just use it on separate groups, just in case, because the landing speeds are a bit different, so that it may bug out sometimes. But yeah, oh, okay, we lost the province. It's a Soviet nationalists are also revolting, okay. So we lost the province there. We were bombing that. Let's just switch the target, shall we? And then light armor design goes forward. Oh, where's this one? Oh, well, that's a bit of a northern area. I suppose we should get a little bit of troops down here. Right, well, what I can do, I can break that unit. And then the unit from Yaroslav, I suppose, is going to make a trip north and then return home. Now, I do still have one army over here in Russia, aside from all the garrisons, which is Hauptmann's army. And it's going to be kind of as a reserve to, depending where it's needed. I'm actually spreading around some of the troops. We lost Vladivostok, okay. Oh, we found some Spanish fleets here. So there's a light cruiser and 2 transports as far as I can tell. Yeah, passenger liners. Well, we got the unthinkable over here thinking, oh wow, yeah. I think it was the unthinkable that sang that. Oh wait, what's that? Oh, maybe there was something else in there already. Let's have a look. Oh wow. Yeah, there was a destroyer and a cruiser. Hello Alexander, how's it going? With the new layout. Yeah, I figured that it's a little bit more of the game is visible. Well, kind of at least. How's it going? Well, the thing is, Spain joined the Axis, so we're going to be doing a landing in Spain. And then, since Soviets fell last time, now we need to get troops into Siberia to kind of stop the Japanese and Chinese from taking over as much as possible. We have been bombing over here on the enemy capital, or the Xinjiang capital. We got a paratrooper heading down that way. It's actually just need to go one more province and it's going to be able to start attacking there. Now, there is a lot of troops in there. It's mostly garrisons though, so I don't know how much they'll be able to do damage. Oh, and we found a Spanish submarine. Well, I mean, we were bombing over there a little bit. Right, so we sank a... Oh, fleet carrier class level 4. Okay, so that's going to start giving us the bonuses now. You know, Tashkent was not... Oh, yeah, it was quite surprisingly effective. We are about 2 months from getting another nuke, by the way. Right, so there was the carrier tech that I needed to do. Or should keep on researching at least. I was a bit disappointed not to see the Stalin kill capture event. Yeah, it would have been nice, but like it just decided to shatter and shatter and shatter, so I couldn't really do much about it. Shame, but that's how the mechanics work, unfortunately. We would give them money for crude oil. I don't think I need crude oil. I'm producing quite a bit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this militia is not going to be going anywhere, and we're sinking some Spanish convoys. There's a little bit of British ships down here, which I'm pretty sure that the British don't have a much fleet, so that's interesting. But yeah, have we got on the troops here? We have got on some. Actually, how much does one of these weigh? About 140, so we can probably get 3 divisions per fleet. Yeah, more or less. One thing I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to do a landing near Barcelona. Do an invasion there. Let's take another 3. Okay, we can't fit those in. We can take a 2. Land them in Menorca. Let's get you standing over there, and the other one standing over here. Make sure that we got some support. We also should have, well, we've got some fighters over here. I don't suppose we got any close air support. We probably still have plenty in Russia, to be fair. And we got these, yeah, we can bring you into... I suppose we can bring you to Genoa. And then I believe we could grab a bit more from here. Well, that's another interceptor. I don't necessarily need that one right now, but I suppose I'll just start bringing some of those into Germany and all that. Preparing for the... Right, so that's already moving. We got some more over here. I'll just send all of these into Genoa. I think Genoa is going to be quite packed soon enough, to be fair. Of course, we can get a little bit more into Rome and all that. Did we have any down... Oh yeah, we got quite a few over here. Okay, we are going to send these into Rome, shall we? And that's going to bring in a lot of planes to the theatre. I should be fine now. How long does it take for these ships to arrive? Probably not that long, especially since we're no longer going on speed 2. Because we don't have to worry about a massive front. I mean, oh, right, we got the weak military superpower now. National manpower modified 20%, leadership modified 20%, organization regain rate 10%. As the efficiency of production is lowered by 2.5%, but that's not too bad. How much are we getting manpower now? Over 200 per month, so that's not too bad. I'm still trying to shatter that division, but that might be a bit difficult to achieve. So where do we have our reinforcements? We've got some of the paratroopers that we dropped in for... Was it Omsk? I believe it was Omsk that we dropped them for. Another one over here that could probably move down towards Irkutsk, because that is definitely one of the areas that we need to bring in troops. Now, I believe there was... Oh, yeah, this is part of Taz's army. Right, so the house was going to go down to here, so I'm going to start moving more of the troops forward. But if we could clear out this here quickly enough, I mean, technically speaking, if we can take out the capital with just one paratrooper, which I doubt is going to happen, although, I don't know. I suppose it's possible. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they have basically no manpower, so whatever bombing that we do, it's going to be almost permanent. But yeah, there's a lot of troops in here. The divisions themselves are probably not very strong, but we'll see how it goes. Export zinc to Peru. Sure, I'll take the money. Now, one thing that I suppose I could... Oh, well, there's no mine investments that we really need to be doing. Alright, well, we'll just let those be then. Okay, so these are slowly... Oh. Hello. We managed to land unopposed. Well, how bad is this division? It's quite weak. Oh, but there's new divisions arriving. Right, did we do the landing here? Not quite yet. Almost. Okay, we got onto Menorca and immediately under attack by a division. Yeah, this one is not in a good shape. They are bringing reinforcements though. But what I can do, as soon as the assault ships arrive back in here, I'll take another 3 divisions and land them in neighboring province, which is already in there. 1, 2, 3. To make sure that we have at least room to work with. Did we get the bombers already in here? I mean, I suppose we got some of them. So how about do a bit of ground attack there. I'm pretty sure that the Allies still have a lot of planes, even though they lost a ton of ships. Okay, Berger. Oh yeah. Oh boy, that division. If it's not going to shatter soon, then I don't know what is going to make it shatter. I should probably set up a war goal over here, by the way. Let's just put in a nice little conquer. At the same time, probably similar for Xinjiang. Xinjiang. Nonetheless, so war goal there, maybe even for Japan. Actually, have a look. What is there? Rule the Pacific, acquire territory. Doesn't say which territory. Oh wait, no. Pacific Islands core, especially West Coast cities from USA. Oh, that's their war goal, right? And liberate Asia. So that's be stripped of all the islands in the Pacific. Also shows Japan has taken from Chinese would also be restored to the Republic of China. Korea would become independent, or free and independent. Okay. I'm just going to put in a conquer. I can take as much as possible. Right, so they got a little bit... Oh, air combat. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we did bring in some interceptors as well. So can we... Yeah, we can reach there. We'll just put an air superiority for daytime. Something like that. That should provide some cover for our bombers at least. Right, so that second landing is already underway. Is there anything in here? Not really. Oh, that's empty. Okay, I'm just gonna remove your goals for now, because you definitely need some repairs. Now, we do have another one over here. I could start bombing the next province over. Now with the air superiority we should be fine. We could actually do another landing in... Okay, this is not going to last all that long, by the looks of it. You know what, I'm going to move you down here. It's going to provide a coastal coastal bombardment on all around Barcelona, and then also Mallorca and all that. That should be fine. Then we also have another 2 divisions over here that we could probably land with the landing crafts. Now, do we land over there, or do we go... I think we should probably head into the mainland as much as possible. Oh. Let's try that again. Yeah, getting another few divisions over here would certainly help. So let's do that. Because each division, technically speaking, should... Oh, yeah. Taking the areas around Vladivostok, which is not really a surprise, let's be honest. Because we have managed to shatter the division over there. Let's go ahead and get the close air support from here. Give them a bit of... Oh, well. Maybe not you then. I'm just going to cancel your mission. We got another bomber group over here. I'll give you orders to do ground attack in large enough area to catch any of the enemies in the infantry support attack advance and assault guns advance as well. Well, right, a bit more reinforcements. Let's have a look at the tanks and such. So there's a little bit of text that we can still research here before 1950, but yeah, we've done a lot already. Oh man, the amount of leadership that we have, 162. We've got 131 research going at the same time. I mean, that's not too bad. Right, so we got land combat over here. We're not surrounded, so we are doing pretty well in that regard. Oh, the French got there first. Well, I'll send in another one over here, just to help with the defense. They do get the shore bombardment of 15% penalty in there, which is quite nice. What about over here? They got 7.3. Okay, not quite as good. Technically speaking, what I could do is I could set up one more fleet from the reserves here, I reckon. Well, probably more than one. Oh, right, yeah, we got Justinian, we got... I'll name that perhaps later, but put in Justinian, we'll put in maybe a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser. The frigates tend to be a bit short range, but we don't actually have that many options here. Maybe we'll put in a frigate and... I'll put both frigates there. We'll need to get a leader in here, but that's not a problem. You can exactly command 5 ships, so that's good. I'll just get another one down there. Provide some support. Right, so we're doing the bombardments over here. Very slowly. And we did manage to get this one first. Let's go ahead and attack there. And attack there. Actually, in that case, let's get you over there again. Although we do have the reinforcements arriving shortly, so that should be fine. There's one... Oh. Oh dear. So the attack on the... Okay, yeah. That failed. Have a look. Where is the... It's right down here. Now, it's a good thing that I got the second theatre headquarters assigned for kind of the Siberia stuff here, because otherwise it would be a bit of a problem. Get you to Novosibirsk. That should be alright. Place to recover. Right, so how far are the proper troops then? We've got some over here which are still assembling. We got some mountaineers going through... Oh, right, so these are probably the closest ones, aren't they? And they are still pretty far away. But yeah, we could maybe take Altay at least. And yeah, that attack just didn't go all that well. The paratroopers aren't really that great at breaking through a massive resistance, if we're all honest. Oh dear, there's... Oh, we've lost a ship, haven't we? I believe so. Right, well, let's send in the fleet back then. No point keeping it there just to be bombarded. Which also means that the fleet that we... Oh, right, that's there. Where's the fleet? Let's just send you back to Genoa. Oh, we don't have the close air support or the carrier air group on this one. Should be able to carry at least one. I'm pretty sure that I did carry one at one point. It doesn't do that anymore. Let's just keep moving the troops as much as possible. How much do we have? Well, we've still got probably about a month worth of supplies in here. If by that time we cannot clear out Barcelona, then we are going to be having some problems. Oh, we've got tungsten shortage level 2 now. Can we buy tungsten yet? No, not yet. Well, that is indeed a bit unfortunate. We've got combats over here. Oh, right. Mallorca is probably going to fall soon. Assuming that there's no fleet blocking our path. We should be able to move the troops in and all that. Double tricking, okay, that's indeed there. Right, so that infantry division is going to retreat pretty much immediately. Or hopefully very soon, and then that headquarters is not going to last very long. There we go. Unsecure advance, okay. Don't remember what that tactic does. I don't know if I've ever actually even seen it in action. I know it is a tactic. Just don't know what it does. Okay, there we go. We've got 4 divisions defending. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to kind of push back the enemies. Now, I suppose one thing, or the next thing, that I'm hoping to do before I sneeze is send in, you know what, let's send in like 2 mechanized. That's hopefully, oh, we lost Altai. Okay, well that's basically in Mongolia. Well, that's, yeah, we just need to wait for the reinforcements to arrive into the areas. We've got a Mountaineer Corps over here, which I suppose we could move forward. A lot of redeploying, which means that there's going to be plenty of divisions in low supplies overall eventually, but right now, that's all we can do. Do we have... So that's Ansung's army. Ansung's army is going to go down south quite a bit. Over here we got Taz's army, or the army itself. Where's the actual headquarters? Well, I suppose the army needs to move forward. First things first. These are going forward. These are going southeast. That's southeast as well. Okay, so it's probably going to take at least a few more weeks before they arrive in front lines. Alright, yeah, we only got 1 division over here right now. Tell us about... Yeah, we can send in another one there. Well, let's just, you know, try to kind of encircle some of the enemy troops here. Force them into... not submission, then at least into confusion. Jet fighter air attack goes up, that's good. That's actually really good. Now, we've yet to get any of the jet bombers. We'll see how that goes. We've got a bit of an air combat over here. That's... No, that's French bombers there. Oh. And they're not fighters. Okay, there we go. We won the battle in Mallorca. Is that a victory point, by the way? No. No, there's probably... Barcelona is a big one. Valencia is a fairly big one. Madrid has got a pretty big one. And then... Cadiz and Sevilla are both relatively high in the points, but nothing massive. How is their unity, by the way? 94%. Okay, yeah, I can see that being a bit of a problem. Ah, now we can buy a tungsten. Let's do that. Because we definitely have the money. We'll buy from Portugal. Oh, right. If I can take Spain... Wait, no, Spain doesn't have... Oh, no, it does have tungsten over there. It's got a bit of an unfortunate location to get to, though. But if we can kind of block the French advance... Well, I don't think I can. I might not be able to get their tungsten from there. Medium armor design advance. Oh, and we got... Okay, I suppose we can get there. Oh, that's in Siberia. Oh, right. Well, that's a bit far away. I can't do much about that one.